Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will offer you a conversation between a doctor and a patient as it's winter period and we may experience some flu or a virus. Also, I offered you some topics and you chose this one, so you will see a conversation. I will translate it for you and I will let you pay attention to important verbs and expressions. Before, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you're interested to learn Georgian language, and we can start. გამარჯობა ეკიმო. თავი მტკივა, სიცხე მაქვს და მთელს ხეულში სისუსტეს ვგრძნობ. I will read again. გამარჯობა ეკიმო. თავი მტკივა, სიცხე მაქვს და მთელს ხეულში სისუსტეს ვგრძნობ. Hello doctor, I have a headache, a fever, and I feel weak all over my body. Თავი მტკივა means my head hurts. It's M system verb, which means that the pain is the cause, is the subject, and თავი is in a nominative case. And სიცხე მაქვს means I have a fever. მთელს ხეულში means in whole body. სისუსტეს ვგრძნობ means I feel weakness. Sisuste is in a dative case because that's what I feel. Vgრძნობ means I feel and I feel something, so I am the subject and weakness becomes an object, so it's in a dative case. Sisustes vgრძნობ. რამდენი ხანია ეს სიმპტომები გაქვთ? რამდენი ხანია ეს სიმპტომები გაქვთ? How long have you had the symptoms? რამდენი ხანია means how long has it been? Symptomები, simply symptoms, and გაქვთ, you have. სამი დღეა. სამი დღეა. For 3 days. სიცხე გაიზომეთ. სიცხე გაიზომეთ. Did you check your temperature? Sitre you may connect to ცხელი, which means hot, and sitre means temperature. Gaizomit, zoma means size, and gaizomit means if you checked. Did you check? Ki 38 ნახევარი მაქვს. Ki 38 ნახევარი მაქვს. Yes, it is 38.5 degrees. In a translation, you will see, yes, I have it, and the number. We don't say degrees, but of course we mean it. And I hope you don't have a temperature, but if you have, you can say the number, and then you can add the verb I have. ყველა გააქვთ ან ყელის ტკივილი? ყველა გააქვთ ან ყელის ტკივილი? Do you have a cough or throat pain? ყველა is a cough. ყელის ტკივილი is the pain of the throat. კი, ყველაც მაქვს და ყელიც მტკივა. Yes, I have a cough and my throat hurts as well. კი, ყველაც მაქვს და ყელიც მტკივა. As you saw before about having the headache, in this case we have ყელიც მტკივა. ყელი მტკივა means my throat hurts, but ყელიც it's because throat as well. And to have a cough, it's to have like ყველა, but you can say ყველა მაქვს. Or also you can say მახველებს, which means it makes me cough. მახველებს. ცხვირით სუნთქვა. გიჭირთ. ცხვირით სუნთქვა. გიჭირთ. To breathe with your nose, is it difficult? Or we can also say nicely, are you having trouble breathing through your nose? ცხვირით სუნთქვა means to breathe with your nose. ცხვირით, it's an instrumental case, like ფეხით, მანქანით. სუნთქვა is to breathe. And here we have the verb, which is გიჭირთ. It comes from the word ჭირი, which means a trouble or plague. For example, შავი ჭირი would be black plague. And we have verb, which is გიჭირთ. It is system verb because you're having troubles and the reason is causing it, so you're not a subject. ცხვირი ცუნთქვა გიჭირთ means you're having troubles with breathing with your nose. კი ცხვირი ცოტა გაჭედილი მაქვს. კი ცხვირი ცოტა გაჭედილი მაქვს. Yes, my nose is a bit blocked. გაჭედილი means blocked or stuck. ვფიქრობ ვირუსი გაქვთ. ბოლო დროს ვინმესთან კონტაქტი ხომ არ გქონიათ, ვისაც მსგავსი სიმპტომები ჰქონდა. I will read again. ვფიქრობ ვირუსი გაქვთ. I think you have a virus. ბოლო დროს, lately. ვინმესთან კონტაქტი ხომ არ გქონიათ. ბოლო დროს means recently, lately. ვინმესთან კონტაქტი means a contact with someone. And ხომ არ გქონიათ, have you had, so this is the present perfect. გქონიათ. ვისაც მსგავსი სიმპტომები ჰქონდა. Who had similar symptoms. ვისაც is coming from the word ვინ, which is then in a dative case, and then we have ვისაც, for example, in the same way as we would say რომელსაც, ვისაც, რასაც. This word can mean whoever or can just mean who, but it's a relative pronoun, which means that it's not used in questions. It's used when we have to relate to things to each other. მსგავსი means similar, მსგავსი, and მსგავსი სიმპტომები means similar symptoms. So these two sentences are saying that doctor thinks, I think you have a virus. Have you been in contact with anyone recently who had similar symptoms? Pay attention to the word koniat, which means you have had. So this is present perfect. While hkonda is he had or she had in the past simple. Ki ჩემს თანამშრომელს ჰქონდა სიცხე და ხველა. კი ჩემს თანამშრომელს ჰქონდა სიცხე და ხველა. Yes, my coworker also had a fever and a cough. თანამშრომელი comes from the word შრომა, which means labor. მშრომელი means someone who is hardworking, and თანამშრომელი simply means coworker. თანამშრომელი. ჩემს თანამშრომელს is ჩემი თანამშრომელი in a dative case because we have the verb to have. ჰქონდა, my coworker had. ჩემს თანამშრომელს ჰქონდა. სიცხე again is a fever and ხველა is a cough again. როგორც ჩანს, გადაგედოთ. უნდა დაისვენოთ და დაიცვათ ჰიგიენა, რომ სხვებს არ გადასდოთ. როგორც ჩანს, გადაგედოთ. უნდა დაისვენოთ და დაიცვათ ჰიგიენა, რომ სხვებს არ გადასდოთ. როგორც ჩანს means seems like. გადაგედოთ means it was spread on you, so simply you have got it. უნდა დაისვენოთ, you must have a rest. და დაიცვათ ჰიგიენა and maintain hygiene to avoid spreading to others. Let me explain optative case here. Maybe you have heard about optative case. რომ სხვებს არ გადასდოთ. In order to not spread it to others, so to avoid spreading to others. Here we have a lot of things to explain. First of all, უნდა დაისვენოთ is an optative case because it means you should have a rest or you need to have a rest. This is optative, and this is optative because it means you should have a rest, or you need to have a rest, or you must have a rest. In Georgian, there is not a lot of difference. It just up to the voice you use, your tone. And we use this optative tense when we show emotion or when we show our desires or what we have to do. Like in English, you would use modal verbs like you should, you must, you have to. Same here. For example, daisvene means you had a rest, but daisvenet means you had a rest also in a formal way. Daisvenot means you should have a rest. And we can see that there is only one letter difference. For example, daisvenet became daisvenot. Daitsvat hygiena means you should maintain hygiene. So daitsvat doesn't have unda in the beginning, which would be must, because we had unda before with daisvenot, and we don't have to repeat the same thing again. And also you can see that hygiena is in a nominative case because with an optative tense, we don't have to use a dative case. Then Rom connects two sentences to each other. Like in English, you would use the word to connect two things to each other. For example, maintain hygiene to avoid spreading. Daitsvat hygiena, Rom სხვებს არ გადასდოთ. Სხვებს is სხვები in a dative case. არ გადასდოთ, to not spread it to others. So dative case is not only to show the object, but also it's equivalent to the word or to in English to. I think that I have to make another video about optative tense because it's very common in Georgian. It shows the mood, it shows the tone, desires, obligations, etc. And it's really, really important. Let's continue here. Rame tsamali unda davlio. Rame tsamali unda davlio. Should I take any medicine? Tsamali means medicine. Rame tsamali means any medicine. Rame is very easy to memorize. For example, if vin is someone, or sorry, if vin means who, vinme would mean anyone. Rame would mean anything or any with an object. So rame tsamali means any medicine. Unda davlio, it is optative because we have unda, which means should, must, have to, and davlio, it's conjugated in optative case. For example, davlie would mean I drank, because we don't say take a medicine, we say drink medicine. Davlie tsamali would mean I took a medicine, like I drank medicine, but davlio tsamali means I should, I have to take a medicine. Sitzxis დასაწევად პარაცეტამოლი მიიღეთ დღეში 2 ჯერ და ასევე ეს სპრეი ყელის ტკივილის შესამსუბუქებლად გამოიყენეთ. ბევრი სითხე დალიეთ. Let's go slowly. Don't be scared of this sentence. Sitzxis დასაწევად. Okay, to reduce the temperature. Paracetamol მიიღეთ. Take paracetamol. In this case, we don't say drink paracetamol, we say take paracetamol, but you can use any verb for this. დღეში 2 ჯერ, twice per day. და ასევე, and also, ეს სპრეი, this spray, ყელის ტკივილის შესამსუბუქებლად გამოიყენეთ. Use this spray to reduce the throat pain. So, გამოიყენეთ means you used or use in imperative tone, imperative. Of course, here the doctor is not yelling to a patient. It's just the way doctor or a teacher or the mother or anyone would talk if they give you instructions. So we will see imperative often. Now let's look at the word შესამსუბუქებლად because it might look a bit scary. Msubuki means light, something easy. Შემსუბუქება means to make something easy. შესამსუბუქებლად, it's in adverbial case, so in order to reduce something. Why is it adverbial case? Because you have to use in order to make something happen. შესამსუბუქებლად გამოიყენეთ. It's together with a verb, so that's why it's an adverbial case. შესამსუბუქებლად you can use also in other situation like ტკივილის შესამსუბუქებლად or stressის შესამსუბუქებლად to reduce the stress, etc. etc. ბევრი სითხე დალიეთ. Again, we have an imperative. დალიეთ means you drank or means drink. სითხე is a liquid, fluid, water. ბევრი სითხე დალიეთ, drink a lot of fluids, drink a lot of water. გასაგებია, დიდი მადლობა. გასაგებია, დიდი მადლობა. გასაგებია literally means it's understandable, so it means I got it. Comes from the verb გაგება, which means to understand. არაფრის გამოჯანმრთელებას გისურვებთ. Don't be scared of this. Again, არაფრის გამოჯანმრთელებას გისურვებთ. I wish you to recover soon. So you're welcome, wishing you a quick recovery. გამოჯანმრთელება comes from the word ჯანმრთელობა or ჯანმრთელი. ჯანმრთელი by itself means healthy because it's composed by two words, ჯანი and მრთელი. ჯანი means strength. მრთელი is kind of old way of saying მთელი, so whole, like whole health, whole strength, which means health. გამოჯანმრთელება, pay attention to გამო. Okay, it's to have a recovery. გამოჯანმრთელება, abstract way of saying having a recovery. გამოჯანმრთელებას გისურვებთ. You can tell anyone that is sick. That's all. I hope you enjoyed and you learned a lot of things. If you have some questions or you want to know some specific words, you can leave comments and I will try to respond your questions. Thank you very much. Didi madloba. Nakhomdis. Bye bye.